He stood and watching as the security dragged his parents out. If only he knew what was coming. His name is Daniel. Born in a small, one-room face-me-I-face-you compound in Ajegole, Lagos. The kind of compound where 6 families share one bathroom, where the roof leaks when rain falls. They were poor. His father was a cobbler. He sat under a mango tree every single day, from morning till evening, mending other people's shoes so his family could eat. His mother, Mama Daniel, sold akara and pap by the roadside. She woke up at 4 a.m. every morning, every single morning, to soak beans, to peel, to blend. Her hands were rough. Her back was tired, but she never complained because Daniel was her dream. Some days they ate rice. Most days they drank garri. But one thing Daniel's parents never lacked was determination. But every night he would say, "My son will sit inside AC office one day." Daniel was brilliant, sharp like razor. He read with kerosene lamp, while mosquitoes held meeting around his ears. When WAEC result came out, he passed very well. When JAMB result came out, he scored high. The whole neighbors celebrated with his family. Then the admission letter came. University of Lagos. His mother screamed. His father knelt down and thanked God. They sold their only land to send him to school. The only land. Even bought Daniel new clothes. Not plenty, but enough. They bought him a traveling box. They prayed over him for 1 hour, and they sent their son to school with everything they had. That was where everything began. Lagos and university life changed Daniel. Fast life, big cars, fine girls, expensive perfumes.
His roommates were rich. One drove a car to class. One's father was a politician. Another one's mother owned hotels. The boys noticed Daniel was sharp. They liked his brain. They let him into their circle. At first, he was quiet. He felt small, very small. They laughed at his cheap clothes. Then they touched him up in exchange for their assignments. He stopped calling himself Daniel. Now he was Danny Boy. He started wearing clothes that cost more than his father made in 3 months. He went to parties and clubs. He was seen in the right places. He stopped calling home every day. From once a month to "I've been busy, Mama." From "I've been busy" to silence. Mama Daniel would tell Papa Daniel, "He's just busy with school. It is fine." But in her heart, something was shifting. A mother always knows. Then, one afternoon, in Daniel's 2nd year, his father sat down and said, "We have not seen this boy in over a year. Let us go and visit him." His mother was happy and said, "Yes, let us go and surprise him. He will be so happy to see us." His parents saved for weeks. Papa Daniel polished extra shoes. Mama Daniel sold extra akara. She made one of Daniel's favorites in a big portion, chin-chin and other foodstuffs. They took a bus to the University of Lagos. His father wore his best clothes. His mother wore her best ankara. They asked a student where the computer science department was. The student pointed them in the right direction. They walked towards the department like they owned a piece of the sky. Proud parents coming to see their son, their professor in the making. They saw him standing outside the building with his rich friends. His mother shouted, "Daniel, my son!" Everybody turned. His heart started beating fast. "Guy, who be these people?" one of his friends asked. His mother was smiling. She opened her arms to hug him. And that was when I said it. "I don't know them." Silence. "I don't know these people." The words hit Mama Daniel like a slap. She blinked. She looked at her son's face, searching for a mistake. My father blinked slowly. "Daniel, not us." "I think you have the wrong person, ma, sir." "My name is Danny Boy," Daniel answered, sharply. "I don't know you." Daniel felt shame, not for them, for himself, but he was too proud to admit it. "Security, remove them." His friends laughed. They walked his parents away. My mother kept looking back. My father said nothing. He took his wife's hand quietly. "Let's go." But the disappointment in his eyes, haunted him for years.
Back on campus, Daniel laughed it off. "Some mad people came to look for me," he told his friends. They laughed, he laughed. But that night, alone in his bed, something sat on his chest. He shook it off. Pride is a powerful drug. It lies to you. It tells you you are fine. After that day, his parents stopped calling. He didn't call either. Until Karma knocked. 6 months later, police arrested Daniel and his friends in a nightclub fight. They found some drugs on his friends. His rich friends ran away. Some, their rich fathers made calls and they were freed. Daniel was the only one detained. They called his father. He traveled all the way to Lagos, bailed him with borrowed money from a cooperative, signed papers. Outside the police station, his father said, "When you denied us, your mother fainted at home. She thought she failed as a mother." Tears rolled down his cheeks. "We sold land for you, and you sold us for friends." That sentence broke him. Karma was not finished. He failed 2 courses, lost his hostel, owed debt everywhere. Friends disappeared. Hunger humbled him. One day, he saw another student hugging his mother proudly on campus. No shame, no fear. He remembered the denial incident. That night, he cried so hard with a heart full of regrets. Packed few of his belongings, he traveled home. He knocked on the door. His mother opened it. She looked at him. He looked at her. He fell on his knees, right there in the doorway. "Mama, I am sorry. I was a fool. I am so sorry." She cried. She was quiet for a long time, the kind of quiet that holds years of pain. She stepped forward and placed her hand on his head, not because what he did was small, but because she was his mother. And mothers, real mothers, carry a love that shame cannot kill. "Get up," she said softly. "Come inside." His father was sitting quietly in one corner. He didn't look up immediately. Daniel went to him and knelt down again. The old man looked at his son for a long time. Then he placed his hand on Daniel's shoulder and said just one thing. "Remember where you come from. No matter where life takes you, remember this ground. It is the only thing that will never leave you." Daniel later traveled back to school after reconciling with his parents. He changed, faced his books, graduated, and miraculously got a job. First thing he did, he bought back the land for his father. Small one, but it was a start. And this time, when people asked, "Who are these?" he smiled proudly. "These are my parents." They never let go of each other again. And if you are listening to me now, never deny the people who sacrificed everything for you. Because karma may be slow, but it never forgets. And when it comes, it doesn't knock gently.